coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson-Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Thanks for coming to the classroom. Today we're taking a look at Word for Word by Learning Resources. So looking at the report card for Word, I give the number of players a B. I give the number of players a B because it's between 2 to 4 players, which, as I've said before, is a great size for a small center. And that's how I think this game would be best played, is within a center within your classroom. It would also work very well if you're a support teacher working with ESL students or doing the ISSP program to help students who need that extra support. This would be a great fun way to work with them and to build some of those early literacy skills. So for learning, I'm going to give this game an A. I give it an A because it's doing exactly what it needs to do. I mean, it is heavily focused on the learning in this game. You're taking different pieces of words, you're putting them together to try to create new words, seeing how many different words you can create, you're then writing them down as well. So you're getting a lot of great learning that happens in this game. And it's couched in such a way that I like the fact that instead of just with plain reading rods, putting it into a game form now adds that element of competition, which can sometimes be healthy to have students competing against one another to try to inspire them to do more, to do better. So all in all, I just think it's a great way for the kids to be learning, besides which it has different modes and different ways that you can play the game so that it makes it something that you can start off with very easy levels and work your way up to much harder levels. So for that reason as well, the fact that it is adaptable and can grow with the needs of the student makes it an excellent choice. For fun, I'm going to give the game a B-. I think the game is one that the kids are going to quickly see through as being, this is just a game where you're trying to get me to learn words and things. But the fact that it's a fast-paced game, they have the 2 minutes to find as many words as they can, they're competing against other people. You're turning something which is like a language activity into something which is a language game. And then immediately when you go from activity to game, you're going to be ramping up the fun factor, you're going to be enticing the kids more, and you're going to get them more motivated to do it. For time, I'm going to give this game an A+, because it really doesn't have much of a setup. The only setup that you need is to be giving the kids pencils and paper to be able to write down their words, and then you have to pull out and grab the appropriate pieces that you need for the game that you're playing. So depending on the level that you're playing, it has a little guide in the rule book explaining how many pieces you'll need for each of the different levels that you're playing at. And the kids just grab their number of pieces that they need, and away they go. And the nice thing too is that all the kids are going to be doing this all simultaneously. So it's not that everybody's going to be waiting for their turn, because while one person's doing their set, another person's doing their set, another person's doing their set, and so on. And then when they're done, you just pass the cubes down the line, and everybody's trying to see, can they outdo what the other person did before them with the same cubes. And so it's all very fast-paced, and it's very quick, and it makes it, the cleanup is very easy too, because you just put the pieces back in the box, and that's it. For cost, I'm going to give this game a B. I haven't seen this this isn't one you're going to find in regular stores right now. You're not going to find this in Walmart or anything like that, but what you might find it in is like a Scholar's Choice, maybe find it on Amazon. I've looked it up on there, and what I'm seeing it for is like $40. But for the amount of pieces and things you're getting in this game, for the amount of use you're going to get out of this game, I do feel that that's worth it, and so I do recommend this game. But if you can find it anywhere else, like maybe at thrift stores or something else, if you're lucky, then I would highly recommend getting this. So when you factor in the cost for how much value you're going to get out of this game, I still think this game is a smart purchase. So when playing Word for Word, this is what it looks like on the inside. You have different colored pieces here, the rods. Now you have the yellow. Now do note that some of them is yellow with black print and yellow with the red print, and those are different ones. So when setting up the game, the levels of the children playing are going to determine which pieces you're going to be taking. So for example, level 1, which is the easiest, I'm going to be taking the yellow pieces with the red print with the blue pieces. So I'll take 4 of these and 6 of the blue ones. With level 2, I'm going to take 4 of the yellow ones with the black print, 6 of the blue, and so on. So you consult the rule book, and it's going to tell you which ones you're going to need. So if I'm just doing the one with the easiest, so I'll take 1 2, 3, 4 of these. One's just randomly here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's a blank one there. Okay, and I have those ones in front of me. Once everybody has their pieces, you say go. Now, my copy of the game did not come with a timer, but you can always just use like a stopwatch or something, or look at the clock for a timer. And once everybody has their pieces, you say go, and everybody begins, and you just pick up the pieces and you're trying to connect them to see if you can make a word out of it. So if I have there, I can put that one. So all these ones, the yellow ones with the red, all say at. So then I have hat, and that's the only one. So I can put hat to one side, and then I have app. So tap, sap, rap. Well, wap isn't a word. This is followed by caplets, but there. Put, nut. That doesn't work, but we got a couple there, and then you're looking again at. So then I can have this one too. So I can write down these words, and I can put in this one. I can substitute that. I have cat, bat, fat. Dat doesn't work. You get bonus points as well if you can match all 4 sides to one word. And you're writing them down as you go. After the 2-minute timer is up, you then pass your cubes down to the other side, to the next person. They pass theirs around, and it goes in a circle. And once everybody's had a turn with everybody's, you count up the number of words that you've scored, and the person with the most is the winner. It's that simple. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. If you have any questions about word for word, then please leave me a message in the comment section below. If you have any ideas or comments or things you might like to talk about with regards to games with literacy, or any other games you might like to see on the channel, or any other topics of discussion you might like me to bring up, please leave me a message in the comment section below. But until next time, I'm Craig Thompson with the Board Game Teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school?